me? What? Bro. Bro. What? I can't hear you. Yeah, you're not allowed to wear hats anymore. Hat, huh? Your hat, hats. I can't wear hats. We don't allow gym hats anymore. So you can wear it now? Huh? Why? We just changed the policy. So you can wear the gym hats now. The next time you come into the gym. Wait, what? We don't allow gym hats anymore. So just to let you know, heads up on that. But what doesn't make sense? Why? I'm so sorry. So that's it. It is what it is. Huh? Yeah. No more gym hats. Okay. Cheers. Bang! So, good afternoon. My name is Calvin Valentine, the creator of Live to Like History. And I have story time for you. Yes, I got a quick story time because I think this needs to be addressed. So, once upon a time, in a dark, dark night, there was a dark, dark girl in a dark, dark alley in a dark, dark world. She went into the tunnel, she screamed, she looked over her shoulders, and then... Realistically, I have a story time for you. And so, okay, so it's just ridiculous, but I felt let me just like say this because obviously these things do happen and sometimes people it needs to be addressed. So if this has happened to you, maybe you may have experienced this before. So just a normal day, came into the gym, training, working hard, doing my thing as I always, grinding, making it happen. And you know what? Somebody taps me. Obviously still working out, walking out, obviously, after you finish training actually, and you're just not like in between your sets, you're just breathing heavily, you're just like about to get your breath all of a sudden. And then somebody taps you. Again, somebody taps me like, so then I turn around and then I'm like, yes, and then let's say something because I've got headphones in. Take one ear out, let's say something again, I can't really hear because I've got headphones in. So I take the other headphone out. And then they say, oh, you can't wear that in the gym. So I'm very confused thinking, huh? Then he just says again, you're not allowed to wear gym hats anymore in the gym. I'm thinking, what do you mean I can't wear gym hats in the gym? What do you mean? He says, oh, the gym's requirement now is you cannot wear gym hats anymore. Nobody in the gym is allowed to wear gym hats. It's just a policy now. So I was very confused. But I said, you know what, let me just continue my workout, just do my thing. But I'm not going to lie, just that entire session, I felt like it was almost ruined because I just kept thinking to myself, how are you telling me that I'm not allowed to wear gym hats? Remember the term gym? It's an attire designed for the gym. Gym hats. How are you going to tell me I'm not allowed to wear something that's designed for the gym? I said, okay, cool. Session finished, went to go speak to the manager. I'm very vocal. Walked in, knocked on the door, said, are you the manager? Why am I not allowed to wear gym hats? Can you just please break this down for me? Break it down. I'm just there like, meet you at the Dow. No, break it down. The manager was like, oh, because we had an incident when somebody was wearing a hood, so now nobody's allowed to wear gym hats anymore. And I'm like, but that's very confusing. How are you going to say, just because somebody's wearing hoods, no one's allowed to wear gym hats? Address the issue of the hood situation. Yes, I understand you can't walk into the gym, you can't have your hood over your face. That makes sense, especially when you're going signing in and out of the pods or just working out. You can't be wearing hoods. But gym hats, how are you going to tell somebody we can't wear gym hats realistically? And I said, you know what? Okay, cool. Manager said, yeah, that's how it's going to be. From now on, you're not allowed to wear gym hats. That's the final word. It is what it is. I'm like, you know what? I'm not here to cause a scene. I just said, okay, cool. Walked out. When on my way home, I was just thinking, like, it's really just annoying me now because how am I not allowed to wear gym hats on the bus? So you know what? I had to de-stress myself. I went into Costa, got myself a mango passion fruit because I had to get a mango passion fruit filled right to the top, as I always do, just to brain freeze my mind because I was actually quite annoyed because people think, oh, it's just a gym hat. Yeah. But people don't understand, wearing gym hats has so many properties. It's not just about wearing a gym hat entering the gym. First of all, it controls sweat control. One of the reasons I wear it as well, sweat control. It really controls sweat control. As I sweat and I train hard, when the sweat is getting into your eyes, everyone knows sweat has salts and it stings sometimes when it enters your eyes. The hats, obviously, when it's put to the front, the hats like that, it's controlling sweat control, like this. Second thing, I'm wearing a hat like this, as you can see. what can you see as I'm like this? My vision is kind of blocked. So when I wear gym hats, so for example, it's almost like the gym is to myself, if that makes sense. So I've got the entire gym to myself because I'm zoned out. It's basically saying, don't talk to me, headphones in and let me grind. And when you got the gym hat and you're working hard, especially when you're training against the mirror sometimes, let's be honest, especially when you have a certain muscle mass and you look a certain way, people will just like look at you, and that's fine. Respect that. Respect goes two ways. But sometimes you're human. You want to work out. You want to focus on yourself. And when you look at yourself in the mirror sometimes and you're just training hard, you can see someone in your parent. You can see someone just staring at you. So when you wear a hat, you can't see any of that. You can't see anything. All I can see right now is the hat in front of me and my station. If I'm doing biceps, chest, legs, whatever. The hat allows you to just center everything out and just focus on yourself. And it's bigger than just wearing a hat, because it really, especially with me, I've worn hats for quite a long time now. It really has leveled up my training to another level because I'm able to seriously focus on myself, zone everything out, and it puts you just on another frequency. And when somebody takes that away from you, when you're actually taking that away from me, you said they can't wear a gym hat because you're now playing my workouts. And when you're playing my workouts, I'm going to step up, because it's like, don't play with me because I'm not the one. Like, yeah, I respect stuff. You can't do this, you can't do that, but don't control it. Like, it's becoming a bit controlling, if that makes sense. It's just becoming, to me personally, it's becoming a bit controlling, and I'm just like, this isn't right. So, you know what I did? I got home, thought about it. The more I thought about it, the more it started to piss me off. The more I started to get annoyed. I made a complaint. Went onto the gym group website, made a complaint, made quite, a verbal, sent a letter to the head office, the HR, the people above the manager, said this is wrong, etc. Because I'm very close with another gym I train at, I now message that manager. So there's another gym I train at my local area. I now message that manager in my local area just to explain the situation, saying how this is wrong. The manager, even in the other gym I train at, agreed it's wrong. So I sent another complaint again just to make sure that they got it, and then I also gave them a phone call as well, just to make sure they had got a complaint. So then I think the next day came, went to go train. I was actually gonna move gyms, because I said, if you're controlling me like that, you're controlling members like that, that's how you lose gym members. How are you gonna tell someone they can't wear something? So anyway, walked into the gym the next day. I was like, oh, here we go. I can't wear a hat. I have to, take all this, and I can see everyone on preparation is gonna ruin my workout. As I stepped into the gym, before I even got into the pods, you can see through. Everybody is wearing hats scattered all around the gym. This one. Everyone's wearing hats. I said to myself, went to the change room, changed, I put my hat back on like this. I even made it lower like that so I can't see nobody, and I went straight into my station. Because there's people, if you can't address and say, oh, nobody can wear this, when everybody around the gym is wearing hats, it's like, it's not gonna work. Does that make sense? Because everybody wears hats. It's not, you can't enforce that law. Does that make sense? You can't enforce somebody to do this, because it's not gonna realistically make sense. Everybody was wearing hats. And I saw the manager even walk past at one point, and was looking around, looking at everybody, and there's nothing you can say because it just does not make sense. So why I made this video is because sometimes you're going to get people, not just in life, especially in the health and fitness, sometimes, especially in these gyms, sometimes they have a bit of a tight hand and say, you can't do this, you can't do that, but then they try and take laws into their own hands by saying, for example, oh, you can't wear this, you can't wear that. Like, nobody has the right to tell you you can't wear this or that. Nobody has the right to tell you that. So if this happened to you in the past, sometimes you need to speak up for yourself and know what's right sometimes. Because yes, there's laws and every gym has its own certain laws, but some stuff, they kind of take the piss. It's getting a bit when it gets a bit controlling, it's like, and you're messing with my workout, don't play with me. Don't play with me because I'm not the one. Because I'm one of the people that I'm there to train, inspire people, and then move out. Everybody has their own goals, commitments, lifestyles, etc. It's like, don't play with me, I'm not the one. And I had this incident in the past, in my previous gym. Somebody complained, oh, his gym attire is too revealing. So I told the manager, because I'm very close to the manager, that's why life is always good to be good to people. I'm very close to the manager. The manager now stepped me aside one time. He says, I tried to talk to you, but you're always zoned out. You hear that? You're always zoned out in your workouts. I didn't have time to talk to you. So I said, let me talk to you now, because I can see you right now. You're changing. Obviously, I was getting my stuff from lockers and stuff like that. He said, oh, a member came up to him and said, oh, your gym attire is too revealing. Da, da, da. And I looked at the manager like, I looked at him like that, and he looked at me like that. I looked at him again like that. I'm like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do with this information? I'm confused. That's their business. That's nothing to do with me. I'm going to continue to do what I need to be doing. You can't tell me that you're uncomfortable. Go to another gym. What's that got to do with me? Go to another gym. Don't be telling me you don't like this one because you don't, or because I'm wearing a string vest. I see loads of people wear string vests. Then I wear compression shorts. I see loads of people wear compression shorts. It's because of my body type. Had somebody had a slimmer body type, or somebody had a complete different body type that they wasn't didn't stand out, you probably would not even cared. So I said to the manager, what do I do with this information? He even looked at me. We both laughed, and we just kind of went not separate ways, but then I kind of went to work out. He kind of went to go do his thing, do the gym floor operations, etc. Because it just doesn't make sense, and he knew it himself. It's like certain laws can't be controlled. If someone doesn't like something about you, etc., especially in the gym setting, that's nothing to do with you. But I always say in this video, the moral of this story is know what's right and know what's right for you. If something doesn't feel right, speak up for yourself, because sometimes this world in general, eats you alive. So that's literally my story time. Fight for what's worth for you. And if something doesn't make sense, speak up for yourself. Move regardless. Make it happen and I put a post on my Instagram one time. I said when I wrote the letter, I said be the example, be the change, because you got to set example for yourself and other people. Because if you say nothing, they'll just keep controlling you. 2022, we're moving in a day and age and time and space when people are just controlling us so much. You're not about to do that in the gym, where the gym is a place where I try to escape my troubles. The gym is a place where I want to focus on my goals. The gym is a place where I can actually just grind and just focus on me and just zone out. And you want to try and control me, say I can't wait, this and that. It's like, who do you think you are? Don't play me, because I'm literally not the one. Let's continue to go out there and let's continue to live. Let's continue to live to make history. Why? Because you and we honestly have one spice. We have one space in time. We have one life. Gym hats, let's freaking grind. I'm gonna wear my hats. Move.